podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm hungover.
And today, we are talking about underrated.
Yes.
We did a show on overrated.
Which, that was good.
I like that show.
We got into some...
The one that stuck out the most was picnics, I believe. That's the one I heard most about, was picnics are the most overrated.
Picnics, man. Oh, God.
So that one stuck out the most to the people that watched the show.
Yep.
What I heard about. I mean, you are right.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Definitely some funny shit. But, so, let me ask you this question real quick. You like going on rides?
I do.
So, have you ever been on this ride?
So I've been on similar rides to this. But not this, I don't know where this one is, but not on this specific one, but I would absolutely ride this.
Yeah, so I did the one at Darien Lake.
Yep.
You too?
I have done that one. Yep.
So since we're speaking of underrated rides, right? I was thinking, it'll be a breeze.
Yeah, easy.
Right? This thing screwed me up so bad. I saw someone puke. Someone puked in front of me. I almost puked.
Dude, you're lucky you didn't loop into it.
That's what I'm saying. So that right there, that ride, if anyone's ever been on it, one of the most underrated rides, because it really does.
It doesn't look like it's as much as it is.
No.
It's very unassuming.
You see it and you're like,
a couple turns.
Yeah.
No big deal.
But when you're in it and then it just does that. Oh man. And then when you're on the other side of it, when it flips the other, it's just weird.
Yep. This one looks way more intense. I feel like the one at Darien Lake doesn't do that many revolutions.
So, the one at Darien Lake is a mini one to that. A junior, we'll say.
Yeah.
That one.
That's the big boy one.
That's the.
I feel like you have to sign a waiver on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They give you your own mop.
Because that one is intense.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right, so we're gonna do underrated.
Yep.
What you think's underrated, what I think's underrated.
Yep. Yeah, and these are personal ones. These aren't just some list that we came up with. These are what we think.
And you might agree, you might not agree.
Yep.
But they're gonna be funny as hell. We can guarantee that.
Yep.
So the first one, automatically, it's One Drink Podcast.
100%. Most underrated podcast.
It has to be.
Has to be.
We're different.
Yeah.
It is funny.
And we're funny.
I go back and I watch some of these old shows, and if you see them, we're part of it, but I feel like it's still the stupid shit we say and come up with and talk about. It's still funny as hell.
Yep.
So definitely,
and we just keep going.
Oh, of course.
We just never quit.
It's never gonna. It's too much fun, and it's just a break in our life routine.
Well, it's something totally different than I do any other time in the week. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
I don't know.
And then people are always oh, this and that and this and that, and I'm just look you can either watch it or you don't.
Yeah.
I have fun doing it. It's a break in whatever, and we get to laugh for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then carry on.
Right. Yeah. See you next week.
Yeah. But yes, definitely One Drink Podcast is one of the most underrated podcasts.
I agree.
Here in Rochester, I'm not going to say worldwide yet, but...
I'll go there. I'll be that guy.
I like it.
I'll be that guy.
I like the confidence.
You know what I mean? You gotta...
I like it.
Yep. All right. My first underrated thing.
Okay.
Winning rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, man.
I feel like people don't appreciate the feeling that you get when you win rock, paper, scissors.
I never really win.
Yeah, all right, 2 out of 3.
Right
That's
now?
2 out of 3 right now.
Oh, man.
All right.
All right, let's be safe.
All right, ready?
Maybe this will be the one time I win. Shit.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh, I'm up 1 already. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh! Oh! See? That feeling?
And once again, my streak continues.
You didn't even win one. You didn't even get one out of it.
Oh my God. Yeah, for some reason, that game right there is not my strong suit at all. Do you have a strategy to it?
No.
Is there a strategy?
No.
No?
No.
You just go...
I just pick, yeah.
What you think.
And usually what I think I'm going to throw, I'll throw something else.
Okay.
Because usually my first instinct... Usually my first instinct is like, oh yeah, I'm going to throw paper. And then I'm like, that's going to lose. And then I'll throw rock. Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to try that. Mm-hmm. Not now. I'm not losing again.
It's funny that you threw paper on the first one because I usually always throw rock. And I thought to myself, I'm going to throw rock right off the bat. And I was like, nope.
Oh, so your strategy worked.
And I threw scissors. Yeah. Well, apparently that's
what
what
I
did.
Bitch.
Yep.
I know. I was like, I'm going to get the paper out there and I'm just going to...
Nobody throws paper first either. It's so weird. Nobody throws paper first.
Of course
it's usually rock that gets thrown first. Paper's a ballsy one.
That was great.
Yeah, that was good.
Good shit.
That was good.
Son
but yeah,
of a bitch.
winning rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, that's always a good one. All right, so lately, in the mornings when I get up early. Sometimes you just don't want to get up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cold showers.
Ooh.
You ever take a cold shower?
Yeah.
Man. A, it wakes you up.
Yep.
For sure. But B, lately, I just been, I don't know, it's just like...
When it's warm out, like, and I get home from work, like, especially, like, if I've been doing, like, stuff outside.
Yeah.
And I get home and you take that cold shower, you forget how good a cold shower feels until you're taking a cold shower.
So refreshing, though. You're just like, yeah, it's cold, but you're just like, at the same time.
Yeah, but after, like, the first, like, minute, you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get through that minute.
Yeah, you gotta, if you can get through that first minute, you know what I mean? Getting your foot in there at first, and it hits you like,
ooh. I mean, that part does, it sucks, honestly.
Yeah.
But once you get through all that, you're just like, ah. So yeah, lately cold showers is, to me, one of the most underrated things that's going on in this world.
I agree.
Today.
Oh man, I have like an itch like in the crease of my ear that I can't scratch. It's driving me nuts.
You're lucky it's not like a big ass zit.
I know.
You ever get those?
Oh, dude, in the ear, dude, they suck. You ever get one in your nose, dude?
Oh,
Up in your nostril, bro? That shit is because you can't even touch your nose like this.
You can't.
And you're like, oh.
You can't sneeze.
No. And then if you try to mess with it, you're like, you get that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Or even if you move your nose or.
Yep.
Any facial thing, it's just burning.
Yep.
And you want to pick it, you want to pop it.
Nope.
You want to get.
And you can't get it. There's no good way to. You
get
can't
in there.
Fucking. Nope.
Yeah.
Sit there trying to shove 2 fingers in your nostril, and you're like.
And trying to get it.
This doesn't work. Yeah. Like, this doesn't work, man. What the fuck? Standing there in the mirror looking like a fucking asshole.
Right, and then you realize what you're doing.
Right.
You're just like, what am I doing?
Right. Why did I think this was gonna work? Fuck, man. Shit. All right. So my next one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah. Cold showers.
Cold showers, man. That's good. Sitting.
Oh. You are so right.
I love to sit, and I don't think people appreciate sitting enough.
So you're on your feet all day?
Yes.
I'm on my feet all day. And actually, we can contest to this as well, sitting. We started with some shitty chairs.
Stools with no backs.
Right, they weren't even chairs.
No, they weren't even chairs. So we weren't even really sitting. We were like leaning.
And you could tell.
Like, right, yeah. By the end of the show, we're both like this. With the worst posture. I'm glad my chiropractor doesn't watch this show.
So, yes, and then finally we got some decent chairs.
Yeah. We got the evolution of our chairs was quite extensive. Because first we had the stools with no backs. And then we got the stools with the backs.
Which was, we were like, oh man, these are great.
And didn't we have chairs before these? We had I think we had chairs before these, but like for like a show or two, and then you brought these back from work.
Yeah, I was just like.
Or from your old job.
Yeah, I was like, Oliver, where you are.
These are pimping.
Yeah, we're getting legit chairs.
Yeah.
So yeah, sitting, I agree 100% is underrated if you're on your feet all day.
Yeah.
Now, if you are a person that works in an office, sitting all day.
Yep. And that feeling of like first sitting down when you're like,
yeah.
That moment, that 1 second.
Yep. You got a recliner?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so that.
I got one that's like attached to my couch, like it's like built into my couch.
So you know that feeling.
Oh yeah. Ka-dunk, and then you get it back a little bit more, and you're like,
heaven.
And then I immediately have to get up.
Because you're going to fall asleep.
No, because of my kid, or because of my dog, or because of my wife, or because of my... No, dads don't get to sit.
Damn, that sucks.
Dads don't get to sit for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah. But sitting, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Underrated like a mofo. All right, so you go to different bars. There's all sorts of bars. There's whatever, right?
I went to all sorts of bars last night.
So the most underrated bar, I feel, anywhere, any city.
JB Quimby's.
Quimby's was great. Dive bars.
Dive bars. 100%.
You think you're going to hate it, right? Oh, you're going to hate it, right? But once you get in.
They get you.
Once you get settled, and you realize that everyone there is cool as fuck.
Yep.
They play your music.
Yep.
They might have darts. No one gives a shit. You're not there to impress anybody.
Nope.
You're there to just have a good time.
Yep.
And once you are in...
Oh, you're in.
Dive bars become your favorite bars to go
100%. Whenever I go anywhere, in town, out of town, that's what we look for. We look for those
dive bars.
Towny dive bars. Dude, all the time. A little pub somewhere, you know what I mean?
I feel
for sure.
It's just like, a lot of people are like, why would you go to that shithole? Why would you know?
Right.
But you
go there. Go there once.
That's it.
And give it an honest shot.
Yep.
And see what happens.
They may not have your fancy drinks or, whatever, but you don't need them.
How many times did you bring people to Quimby's for the first time and then they just stayed going?
I mean,
because they loved it.
A lot.
Yeah. Exactly.
A lot.
Exactly.
And that, even when I went to Florida one year, my buddy was like, hey, what do you want to do? This and that. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. He's like, you want to fish out some dive bars?
Yep.
I was like, of course.
Yep.
We were down in Florida, Melbourne, wherever. We hit like 6 dive bars. Coolest people ever.
Yep.
It was just great.
Yep.
So for me, underrated dive bars.
100%.
For sure.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
All right. Here's one for me. Mm-hmm. It's 3 good, unanticipated sneezes.
Ooh.
Or 2, depending on how you sneeze.
Yeah.
I'm usually like a 2 or 3 kind of guy.
I'm definitely...
Actually, most of the time I'm more like 2. But the 3...
Yeah, I'm like a... So, I normally just do a single one, but when I get those 3...
Dude, it's like somebody hit the reset button.
Like, and you get it out
on your whole head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like somebody took that little paper clip and pushed it in and hit that little red button.
Because afterwards, your sinuses are just clear.
Yeah, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. You're free.
Yeah, you're free. Yeah. Yeah. It's like on a pressure cooker. You know what I mean? When that thing goes
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Man. But the 3, I have had 3 before.
Mm-hmm.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yep. And when they come out of nowhere, there's no build up, you're just like
yeah. You know what was the worst though? So I work in hospitals, I have to wear a mask. The other day, I was in a room. I didn't have time to A, get out, and B, I couldn't get the
sneeze all up in the mask.
Dude. And it was just one sneeze, but dude, it was just like, I was like, achoo, and I was like,
I gotta go.
And I was like, it just...
Because it's all still in there.
Stinks like shit. It's just like all marinating in there, and I'm just like, I gotta get out of here. I had to go get a new mask. Oh, it was the worst shit ever. Now, could you imagine if it was a triple sneeze?
You blew a hole in the mask.
Oh, it would have been like, dude,
it would have been. Can you imagine when you take the mask off and just, it's like slime
it just stinks.
There's all boogers and shit. Just sitting there licking boogers, and then like your boss stops you, like, "Hey, Matt, did you?"
So yeah, that's the one thing with masks.
Oh shit,
the sneeze.
But
man. Yes, 3 sneezes definitely underrated. Good shit. So I do this occasionally. I try to do it once a year. Game night, like board games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I definitely don't do that enough.
You realize that old school board games, they never get old.
No.
And there's so much fun. And, you got a group of people. You're having one drink. Whatever. And, it just turns out to be...
It always turns into be
a fun... a fun night.
Thank you.
I got you. Don't worry.
Man, I couldn't get that one out.
So yeah, board games, and there's so many. You could go traditional Monopoly. You could do, other stuff. I have a game that I like personally. It's
Drawing with Dignity.
Drawing with Dignity. You got it.
I got it because you had it.
Yeah, it's just an adult version of Pictionary, and
it's so good.
Hilarious.
It's so good.
Hilarious.
We usually play like those kind of games, like the Drawing with Dignity, Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
We have a Never Have I Ever.
Oh, okay.
But it's not
like how you normally play.
It's not like the old school. Like it's a card game. It's like it's kind of focused sort of like Cards Against Humanity, but it's it has you go around. So it has you pick a different rule. So each turn is played with like different rules based on what card you pick, and it'll be like you'll have to like put one down in front of somebody that you haven't done but you would do, and then like you pick up the cards that everybody gave you, and you have to guess like which card each person picked, and you get the ones that you get right. Or
okay.
There'll be one where like you have to put the card on your forehead of something, and then people have to guess whether you've done it or not, but you don't know. Like the person next to you puts a card on your forehead, so like I'd put one on your forehead, you'd put one on theirs. Dude, it's so good. I got it at Target, $20.
Yeah. So I'm gonna plan probably within the next month or two.
I'm in.
A game night.
I'm in. I'll bring that one over too.
Yes, I was gonna say bring that over because that could just be the whole.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Game nights are full, but definitely the most underrated. I mean, people should resort back to this and start.
I agree.
Laughing.
I agree. It's definitely underrated.
It's fun, right?
Oh yeah, it's so much fun.
Shit.
So much fun. Okay. Here's one for me. A good crisp slap up.
Oh.
When you catch it, you know what I'm talking about. When you catch it and it makes that perfect sound, especially if you're in a place that like echoes.
Yeah.
And dude.
So I think it's you. It might not be you. Every time I went to Quimby's, was it you? Like when we would slap up, it was just like
we had a lot of good ones at Quimby's.
It was just like ting.
Yep.
And then
it's like that mutual appreciation for it too. You're like,
because even you would be like, "Damn, dude, that was good."
That was a good one. I mean? Yep. Dude, I
thought it was you.
I'll always call out a good slap up, dude, every single time. I slapped my buddy up the other day. He I was working at this commercial place.
Yeah.
And we were in a big warehouse. And I slapped him up, dude, and it went click, 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 click. Like a couple of times, and we both just looked at each other and we were like, damn, that shit was good.
Yeah. That is funny. Because like some people like, all hand sizes are different, so you never know how it's gonna connect.
Yep.
That's so good.
And that's one of those things too where you can't try to do like if we tried to do one right now, it would be awful. We'd like miss, knock over a drink, and you'd never get a perfect one.
Until we meet up again. Not even
and then just bam, and you're like, just gonna be like, ooh, underrated.
Is that where we bring in the wink, maybe?
Ting, ting.
That was funny.
And then walk away.
Yeah. All right, dude. That was cool.
Hit her with one of these.
Son of a bitch.
That was such a good... Oh, God. That wink was so good. That show, that whole part.
Go back to next week's show, or last week's show.
Yep. Was that last week, the wink?
2 weeks.
Two ago. Yeah.
Funny as shit.
So good.
All right, so I feel like another underrated. Is it my go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I just did a slap up.
The nice guy. Just being a nice guy.
Yeah.
I feel it's so underrated.
Yep. And you know what? That ties into my next one, which is please and thank you.
There you go. Dude.
Nice guy. Oh. Please, nice people. Just being nice in general.
Yeah.
Being polite. That all ties into the same.
Happened to me 2 days ago,
mm-hmm.
Oliver. Was at the gym. Opened the door for someone. Dude walked out.
Not even a word.
Held the door for him. He had no headphones on. No earplugs. No nothing. Didn't say a goddamn word.
That's so annoying.
Yep. So
that makes me want to slam the door closed in his fucking face.
I would normally in a situation like that, I'd be like,
You're welcome.
Yeah. I'd be like, you're welcome. I didn't say shit because I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to waste my breath.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nice guy. Please and thank you. Please and thank you goes,
dude,
a very long way.
It's unbelievable. Last night, went to the bar. It was fucking packed in there. It was packed. And we just wanted a quick one and then we were out. You know what I mean? So, waited, finally weasel your way up, to the bar. The guy that comes over, he was like, what can I get for you? I said, can I get 2 shots of Tully and a Coke Chaser? And he was like, sure. I was like, please. As he started turning around, he turned around and he goes, did you say please? I was like, yeah. He goes, I appreciate that.
See?
I was like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do.
Yep.
And I'm always like, I know you're like that, and I'm always like that too. Like, oh, thank you. Just, oh, man.
Yep. And just a quick thanks. You know what I mean? Just a quick.
It goes so far, though.
Yeah. Yep. It's just.
And it means so much.
Mm-hmm. And it takes no effort. It takes more effort to. I feel like it's harder to not say it than it is to say it. Like maybe it's just the way we were raised. You know what I mean? But for me, it's like habit for me to just say please and thank you.
Yeah.
So I would have to focus on not saying it harder than.
And it's too much work.
Right.
You're just like, I'm not gonna. I can't even do it.
Thank you.
Yeah. But you're so right. So those two, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Go hand in hand.
Yep.
And the only thing that I feel nowadays with being nice to someone.
Mm-hmm.
So you could be nice to someone, right? Regardless if it's, a male or a female. But if it is, you're just being nice to an opposite sex, right? Mm-hmm. But you're just being nice. You're just a nice guy.
I know where you're going.
They feel like you like them. You know what I mean?
Or that you want something.
Yeah. And it's you don't.
I know. I'm just being nice.
That's just us.
I'm just being nice.
And that's it. And it's
this is how all human beings used to be.
Well, yeah.
Not all, but.
Right. And it's just
people used to just generally be nice to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Holding doors open. just stupid shit.
Helping, just anything.
Anything.
Yep.
Anything.
So, sometimes, being nice, being the nice guy, just being you,
mm-hmm.
I feel like that's, the only downfall to it.
Yeah.
Is, people mistake it for you having a crush on them or
mm-hmm.
liking them or wanting something back when you don't.
I'm just being nice.
You don't give a shit regardless.
Nice. No,
you're just
I don't care if I ever see you again.
I'm not going to see you ever again.
Yo, how about this one? Saying bless you.
I say it.
When someone sneezes. I know, me too. Dude, I'll look around sometimes. Somebody will sneeze and I'll do one of these. I know you motherfuckers heard it.
Right. Especially if it's a triple.
I know that 15, 20 people heard that person sneeze, and I'll be looking around.
Especially if it's 3 times.
Right. Oh. Are you guys... Is anybody going to say bless you? I mean, I'm going to say it. I just want to know if you're going to say it.
You're just waiting.
I know. You heard it, didn't you? I know you heard it.
Oh,
it's come on, man. Just say bless you.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Nice guy and thank you.
All right, you ready for this one?
I got it.
Fresh sheets.
Dude, I got it on my list.
Do you really? Fucking A. Dude, whether they're new or they're just out of the wash, you know what I mean? But dude, I change my sheets I don't know, once a week.
Yeah.
But my dog sleeps with me, so I like to keep it changed, more often than not. But dude, you crawl into a fresh pair of sheets, man.
It's amazing.
Dude.
It's amazing.
When I make my bed with a new set of... When I switch the sheets, I put new set of sheets on. I almost just want to lay in it for a minute. But, I wait. Because I know that night... You know what I mean?
That feeling you get.
Yep. And I get irritated when I think to myself, I got to change the sheets. And then... I'll take the old bedding off, go downstairs, put it in the laundry, and then I get distracted and I forget, and then I go to bed, and the bed's not made, and then I gotta put the stuff on. But then I get immediately in, the satisfaction isn't quite as good as waiting for it all day, and then forgetting, and then you get in, and you're like, oh.
Now, I have that on my list too, and I feel like that one night. I sleep.
Way better.
I sleep.
Your pillow feels better because it's
everything.
Yeah, I 100%. I literally can't agree with you more.
And then that second day,
it's not as good.
I can't sleep for shit. The pillow sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how does this happen?
I can't wait till next week.
I almost feel like I should change my sheets every single day.
Oh.
So let me ask you this: do you change the sheets by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a pain in the ass for you?
No.
Or you're tall?
I'm long, dude. I gotta reach. How's it for you? Do you gotta do one of these where you're like,
yes,
and you belly flop on the bed?
I have to get this corner, and then I have to it sucks being my size trying to change a queen size bed sheet.
Dude, so we have a king. So imagine watching Jackie trying to do the sheets on it. Dude, it's hilarious.
So you see
and putting the comforter on.
Yeah.
So I can take the comforter from the bottom, from the foot of the bed, and go like this, and that's how I get it onto the bed. And then all I gotta do is just boom, 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 and then it's done.
Shimmy.
Dude, Jackie can't get the leverage on the blanket to do that. So I try to get her to do it all the time.
Yeah.
And she'll just. But then what she does is she'll take the part from where the pillows are of the blanket, and she'll launch herself on and be like.
Yep.
And
you gotta do it.
Take the blanket for the ride.
God.
Oh, it's amazing that you do the same thing too. Because I laugh at her every single time I see her do that shit.
Yeah. So normally, if somebody's here, if my girlfriend's here, I'm like, hey yo, can you
grab the other side,
please? Because I'm not gonna. And then sometimes when I'm up there, I'm like this, and then and I'm like,
son of a bitch.
And then I'm like this, and I'm like, come on. So it's
that's awesome.
But that feeling with fresh sheets,
so good.
Most underrated.
So good. Get in it smells like dryer sheets or laundry detergent or whatever it is.
And you never want to get out.
No. But then by morning, it's over.
Oh yeah.
It's gone.
You've
left you in the middle of the night.
You're right.
You know what I mean? He left you in the middle of the night.
Go?
You woke up alone, and it's like you're doing the walk of shame out of your own bed.
You look at the sheets on your way out. You're like,
goodbye, freshness. I hope we see each other again soon.
See you in a couple weeks. The wink will never die. Oh, man.
Woo!
I think I even asked you that during the show. I was like, is the wink still around? Apparently.
Oh, yeah. It's
Apparently.
there. It's there, bro. Oh, man.
All right.
That was great.
Yeah. So, we all have alarm clocks. Some, they just suck, right?
Anything that makes noise while I'm sleeping sucks.
Yeah. So, one of the most underrated things is waking up minutes before the alarm goes
off.
I
won. I won.
And you don't have to hear that bullshit. Yep. The flashing. However you wake up with your alarm.
Yep.
And you click it off and you're just like, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. It's such a great feeling.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I can't turn mine off, though. While I'm still in bed.
Yeah.
I have to turn it off when I'm up. Physically out of bed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'll fall asleep. And then that bitch won't go off. And it's it's getting its revenge. It's like, na.
Right. Oh, yeah? You got up a little early, did you, Oliver?
But, I have a almost 3-year-old alarm clock, so.
You're getting up no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she comes and gets me up.
Yeah.
When she's up, she comes and gets me.
Oh, yeah.
Dada.
Hey.
Dada. Yep. It's time to wake up.
Is it?
And she'll go, Dada, the sun is up.
You're like, so that means it's 5.
Right. Sometimes I'll look at her, I'll be like, so? She'll be like, get up. She'll just tell me straight, get up, Dada. And I'll be like, okay, baby, I'm getting up. She'll be like, okay. And then she'll run out, and then I'll just put my head back down, and she'll walk back in, and I'll hear her.
And you hear, I was going to say, don't.
And she walks hard, like intentionally. She'll be like, Dada, it's time to get up. We gotta play.
And at that point, you're just like,
I'm like, all right, baby. See, then sometimes if I don't want to get out of bed, I'll be like, why don't we read a book? She'll be like, okay.
Right.
So she'll go get a couple of books.
Just excited.
Yep. And then I'll be falling asleep while I'm reading them, though. She'll be like, Dada, read.
Right.
Dada, read.
And you're like, shit.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, so I feel like if I had a daughter, I would be just whatever she wants, I would do. You know?
And sucker, bro.
Yeah.
I can't tell her no.
Right. It's gotta be hard to do that.
And even if I tell her no, I don't last long.
Right.
I fold.
You're just
10 minutes later. I'm like,
okay.
Fine, here's the strawberry you wanted. You know what I mean? Here's 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Here's the basket. Yeah. I'd be a sucker. Especially at my age now, I would be a sucker for
so bad.
Everything.
Especially, because, she's, got a very extensive vocabulary. She's very smart. So, I have conversations with her now.
Right.
I mean, I used to before, but, even though she didn't make no noises back, but I would still just randomly talk to her. And, we'll be at the house, and whether we're playing or I'm doing the dishes or I'm working out in the garage or whatever, I just talk to her.
Yeah.
And we just talk. It's
got to be so cool. Also rewarding at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
You're just like, this is so much fun.
Yep.
Because you don't know what's going to come out of her mouth.
I know.
You know what I mean? And you're just like, and when she has that one crazy response, you're just like, that was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you're just like, no, don't say that. Dude, I don't even know.
We were going inside the other night, and she said, Dada, we got to pick this stuff up. Bring her toy, whatever she was using back into the garage. I said, that's all right, baby. I said, let's go get cleaned up. Let's have dinner, and then we'll bring the stuff inside. She goes, yeah, fuck it. But she did it as she was walking past me. She was like, yeah, fuck it. And I was like...
Did you just say...
I was like, what'd you just say? I said, what'd you just say, sweetheart? She said, fuck it. I said, honey. I said, you can't say that.
I'm laughing, but
I said, it's okay, baby. I said, I'm not mad, but that's kind of a bad word. So I said, just don't say that.
Yeah.
She goes, okay, Dada. I'm sorry. I said, it's okay, sweetheart. I said, if you hear Dada say that, you tell me that that's a bad word.
Yeah. But it's funny.
She calls me out now.
It's funny stuff like that though. Mm-hmm. That you weren't expecting that.
No. And fuck it.
But in your mind, were you laughing?
Oh, I was dying, dude. I was dying, bro. Especially because, she made a face. She's like, ah. Yeah. And then she did this with her hand she's walking away, butt-ass naked, too, because, she don't leave her clothes on for more than 20 minutes before she starts taking shit off.
It was
She's just waddling. Fuck it.
I can see that in my mind.
It took everything I had not to laugh out loud. But I didn't want to encourage it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? The dad role.
I had to slow it down. But she walked inside. Man, she walked inside, and I went to close the garage door, and I chuckled at it. I was like, God, I wish I had that on fucking film.
That's great.
Yeah. All right, is it my turn?
I think so. Yeah.
Which one did you just do?
I don't remember.
Sheets was my last one. All right. So this is a TV show, and it's probably not going to apply to anybody, but I like it. It's called Lie to Me. I ran for 3 seasons. It was phenomenal. Super underrated. It's about this guy who's a lie detection expert. And
really?
Yeah, but man. Now, he was such a... His personality in the show, man, it was English guy, Roth is his name. Something Roth. He was in... If you saw him, you'd know who it was. You'd know who it was. Yeah. But he plays this... genius, cocky, super suave, fucking guy that owns this thing called the Lightman Group, and they, he reads facial expressions and body languages, and they go into the science of it a little bit, and you know what I mean? It's this whole, and they help the FBI with cases and cops, and then he goes off and you know, he used to be like a criminal back in the day in England, and like there's all it's
so he knows what's
dude, it's so good. He's got like a whole team that like works with him.
What's it on though? Was it like an Amazon thing or like
it was
Netflix?
on. It's been on all of them. I think it's on Hulu right now.
Okay.
So it's not on Netflix anymore. I think it's on Hulu. I mean, very least it's on Amazon, but I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Dude, it's so good. There's only 3 seasons. The first season is like 10 or 12 episodes. The second season is like 20, I think, and then the third season is like 12. But dude, it's so good.
I'm gonna check that out.
Dude, I've watched it like 100. It's super underrated.
And it's funny too. Like that's one of your underrated shows. Lie to Me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of underrated shows out there that don't get the.
I hate it when I love an underrated show too, especially when it ends early.
Yeah.
Like or early, you know, or it gets canceled or whatever, dude. It's like.
And even like you tell your buddies about it, you're like, yo, check this show out.
Yep.
Just check two shows.
Yep.
You know, and if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But 9 times out of 10, when you tell someone about those underrated shows, they're like, damn, that show was
That shit was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know, man. Yep. That was. Oh god, I love that. It's literally. It's probably in my top 5 favorite shows ever.
Yeah. There's a lot of good shows out there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's only one thing that makes you feel good besides a haircut, a fresh haircut.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's underrated.
I should have put that on.
That's underrated as well.
That's
Can we agree with that? Okay.
Done.
Let's agree with that.
Dude. Oh.
All right, so you get a new outfit from head to toe.
Oh, yeah. Fresh.
It doesn't.
It's just like the sheets.
It is.
The feeling is literally, but it's like you're wearing the sheets.
Yes. You are so right.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter if you think you feel and look good in new shorts, new shirt, new shoes, new socks,
new shoes.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the most underrated feeling in the world. Like,
that feeling of just fresh.
You feel like a star.
Yep.
Almost.
Yep.
We're not.
Z-list, baby.
Z.
Z.
We are. But that feeling will just, even if it's maybe even a new shirt.
Yep.
But shoes for sure.
Oh yeah.
When you get some new shoes, you're just
like, man, if you get lucky enough to string together new shoes, new shorts, new shirt.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then, so you're not gonna just be sitting in your house.
No.
No, but you're calling people.
Oh yes. Like, you're doing something.
You want to go out?
You're doing something or going somewhere. Somebody's got to see the freshness.
And you're just like, people are like, no. You're like, all right.
Yo, you're like, oh, is that a new shirt?
Yeah.
And actually,
and then when you get that,
and shoes too.
When you get that, you're like, all right.
Yep.
The night was worth it.
Yep.
Especially when someone likes your shoes, though. They're just like, yo, man, don't. You know. But yeah, a new outfit is the most underrated feeling. Yeah. I feel like for sure. Not a lot of people appreciate that, but
not enough people appreciate that.
Lord. It's the greatest.
All right, so I got one here for me. Mm-hmm. It's going to the movies by myself in the middle of the day.
Really?
Dude. It's amazing because especially when there's no one in the I used to go to movies 10 all the time.
Yep.
By myself at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Got it.
If I didn't have shit to do like for a few hours, like before I went to work or whatever, I would just go catch a movie for $3 by myself.
That's awesome.
Dude, and 9 times out of 10, I would be the only one in the theater. Oh. Do you know how nice it is to sit dead center with nobody around you except a giant fucking screen, a bag of popcorn, a thing of Sour Patch Kids, and a slushie with your feet on the chair of the fucking row ahead of you, dude?
And you don't hear
nothing.
Phones going off.
Literally nothing.
Idiots.
There's nobody
here.
Talking about fucking getting groceries. There's no asshole on their phone over there where you can see the light like it's a fucking like it's a star. Nothing, dude. Nobody crunching on shit in your ear. Nobody, dude. It's
I'm gonna tell you
literally
right now.
a nice, cool. And I used to do it in the summer all the time when it was hot as fuck.
Oh, air conditioning.
Because I had a car that didn't have AC.
Yep.
And my house didn't have AC. So I would just go to a movie. Sometimes I'd watch 2 or 3.
I've done that once.
I'd spend the whole day at the movie theater by myself. Mm-hmm. And then people would start to come in and I'm like, I'm out of here.
It's not the same.
You gotta go.
It's not the same.
Yep.
So, I've never done that, right? But I do love going to a movie theater for the big screen and the sound.
Yep. It's so immersive.
When you see a movie in the theater,
it's different.
It is just, it's not the same. So I can I could just imagine.
Dude, having all that to yourself? Oh, dude, you gotta try it.
I would love it.
You gotta try it.
I mean, shit, I might even smoke some weed or something.
There you go.
And just be like...
It's amazing. You gotta try it, dude. You gotta catch a movie, like the earliest show.
That sounds so cool.
In the middle of the week.
Yeah. You know the times.
Oh, yeah. Dude, yeah. It's like the first showing, middle of the week, and a movie that's sort of been out for a while. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost going to be out of theaters. You know what I mean?
So when you're in that theater by yourself, right, and you see this, now, do you at some point, you're just like, I almost have to make a theater at my house?
Oh, every time.
Yeah?
Every time. But I feel like even if I...
It wouldn't be the same.
Even if I made like a cool... Because people have cool in-home theaters, you know what I mean? They got recliners and, you know, like a big projector or something like that. It's not the same. It still wouldn't be the same. Because you're still at home.
Yeah.
It's your stuff. I want to go and watch not my stuff.
Like, and that's the thing, too. Like, every time you go to a theater...
Yep.
It's just like... And now they got those damn recliners.
Oh, yeah. If I could physically build a theater... if I blindfolded you, or just buy a theater.
Buy a theater, you're just like...
But if I blindfolded you and put you in the theater at my house, and then took the blindfold off, I'd want you to say, like, we're at AMC Webster right now.
Right.
That's what I would want it to feel like if I was going to build one at my house.
You want a replica of
theater. It's just going to be like my house and then a big square building.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's that? It's my theater.
And that sound is just...
Yeah.
So, there's a theater downtown here in Rochester. It's right across from the Angry Goat.
Oh, the cinema.
The cinema.
Yeah.
So they
2 blocks away from there.
They reopened.
Yeah.
And they serve alcohol now.
Yeah.
So you could go there.
Yep.
During the day. You could have a beer if you want.
Dude, that theater is where I saw my first ever movie when I was a kid.
Really?
The first movie I ever saw at a theater was at that theater.
What movie?
Jurassic Park.
Oh. Jurassic Park's a good one.
Yep.
Those are good
At
movies.
least the first movie that I remember going to.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I'm sure my parents probably took me to some Disney movie or something, but...
And you were just like...
That was my... Yeah.
So what is that movie theater called?
Cinema.
Cinema, yeah.
Cinema.
So they I don't know if they reopened, but through Corona.
They were closed for a while, yeah.
But yeah, now they serve alcohol.
Yeah, that theater's been there forever, dude.
Yeah.
It's got two theaters in it.
Yep, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. And there's an upstairs, too.
But there's still the regular... Mm-hmm. It's still the same effect,
yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, that's crazy. That's a good one. I'm going to have to do it.
You got to do it, bro. You got to do it.
And there's nothing stopping me.
No.
I'm going to take a day off, and when a movie comes out that I want to see, I'm just going to be like...
Just take a day off and go to, like, the noon show.
Oh.
But you got to wait a few weeks.
Right.
Let people see it. You got to guarantee that it's like nobody's going to be there. So good.
Because you know when you go to check out the seating, you're just like, oh, wow, there's no one here.
Yep. That or just open up the app and look at all the movies, and whichever one has no seat spot, go see that movie.
Perfect.
You'll be sitting there watching Sonic by yourself.
Oh, shit. All right, so my last one here, the most underrated things now that I work in the hospital system is nurses.
Oh, agreed.
Underrated like a mofo. And not just the nurses, though. I've learned that every position in a hospital, linen, cleaning, housekeeping.
Yep. Everything.
Volunteers.
Yep. Janitors. All of them.
Amazing.
Yep.
All underrated because we all do...
You don't think of all those people, though. The only people you think of is doctors.
Doctors and nurses.
Right.
And
nurses don't even get the credit that they should.
Right. But even just the doctors, surgeons, you know what I mean? All that stuff is done to make their job easier, which is great.
Yeah.
But they do not get the respect and proper...
No, I agree. It's like beneath every doctor, there's like 20 other people that make the hospital work.
Exactly.
Maintenance to everybody.
And simply all I do is every needle that a nurse or doctor uses, they put it in a bin. My job, my company is to make sure that bin is empty.
Yep.
Even a little thing like that.
Yep.
Like when that bin's full, them doctors are like, they're pissed, right? They're like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. I can't, you can't put a needle anywhere, so blah, blah, blah. But now that we are under control and we keep everything done,
happy as clams.
They love it. Mm-hmm. And that's just one little minute thing in a hospital world.
Yep.
Like the linen, it's just...
Yeah.
All hospital workers...
Hospital staff.
Are staff.
Yep.
Underrated.
Yep.
Completely.
For sure. All right, I got a couple more. One is doing nothing all day.
Oh, I remember you.
I love it.
We brought that up in another show.
You get a time to just do nothing.
Yeah.
All day.
It feels amazing.
Yeah. And some people are like, "Oh, I can't do that. I feel like I'm wasting the day."
No.
No. I'm investing a day into me.
Yeah.
Like, this is me time. I might take 3 naps.
Oh.
I might order a piece of pizza and eat the whole thing over the course of the whole day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the best.
Dude.
It's the best.
I might not even put a shirt on.
No.
I'm not going to call anybody.
Boxers
I'm not
all
going to
day.
talk to anybody. I'm just going to fucking play with my phone. Fucking watch some Netflix.
Yep.
I might play little video games. And then just nothing.
That is one of the most underrated things. And I think people should do that more.
Yeah, I agree. And it's hard to not do something, though.
Really.
To take an entire day just for you.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hard.
Because we live in we live in New York and they say a New York minute. Everyone's doing something, doing something. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to be here. I got to be there.
Yep. No, you don't.
You don't.
No.
You can just be like, just like you said.
Yep.
Do nothing.
And but it's funny because I'll put that mind frame into doing nothing. And you know what I mean? I'll think about like doing the dishes. I'll be like, no, I got to do nothing.
And just let the dishes sit there.
And I'll just reposition myself on the couch. You know what I mean? I'll just switch it over. Dude,
I love those days.
I haven't had one of those days in a long, long time.
God damn.
Yep.
I haven't either.
Another one is being in the woods. I love being in the woods. I don't think people, camping, whatever you want to call it, I don't think people appreciate that like they should.
So I told my girlfriend about this topic that we were doing, and the one thing she said...
Camping.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Hiking, camping, being in the woods.
Anything, just outdoor stuff like that, man. It's
great. It's relaxing. And I love, I don't have kids, so I love when I lose reception to my phone.
Oh, man. We go up to my buddy's dad's property, and we bring the four-wheelers, and we just, and there's no structure on the property. It's all woods and stuff.
Isn't it great?
And, dude, we got a little fire pit, you know what I mean, dude? And we all just chill. Hang out. But the best thing...
No reception.
Unless you go all the way down to the end of the property by the road, that's where you can pick up enough for stuff. But other than that,
so if you want,
there's enough for a phone call,
or
a text. But for YouTube or any you lose the network.
Good
for that stuff, dude. And you can't do nothing. We literally have to walk down because he's got a daughter. I got a daughter, so we'll walk a little bit down to do a video call for good nights. But other than that, dude. The only thing my phone is good for is for playing music on the Bluetooth speaker for everybody to listen to.
Party box?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Or the one the new one that I put on my four-wheeler when I'm riding in the woods. You know what I mean? That's it. That's the only thing that my phone is used for. And I have to download the songs because I don't get reception, so I can't even play Spotify.
Yeah. But yeah, so anything in the woods is just... It's good. I like that one.
Yeah.
That is so underrated, and I feel like everyone should just take at least one weekend out of the month and just go hiking.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's several spots you can go. You don't have to go anywhere cool or anything.
Yeah.
But just go out there with your family and shit and just, do it. I like it.
And last one, the most underrated thing.
What?
Is not loving the Beatles. Everybody should try it, because it's a great feeling to not love and be obsessed with the Beatles.
Oh, and this is straight up right up your alley.
Yeah.
From day, I don't even know.
1.
You brought that out.
2.
Early.
The second show. Yeah. That was my first one in the overrated show. It was the Beatles. Yeah. I came in hot with that one. So my last one for underrated is not loving the Beatles, which is very underrated.
And it's crazy. Aren't all them bastards still alive?
No, well, the one got shot.
Oh, that's
Lennon.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know what the other ones are. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I don't care.
The Beatles.
Because I don't love it. I don't give a shit.
That was definitely funny. Especially when you were like, I'm coming in hot this time.
Dropped it, too. Like a fucking hammer.
People watching it, they're like,
what does this guy have against the
Beatles?
Like
the Beatles?
Right. That's probably
my God.
Why nobody watches this show. They probably all hate me. Probably all Beatles fans. It's funny.
Yes, but that is some of our underrated things.
Mm-hmm.
All of them, I agree with 100%.
Yeah, same. I agree with both.
So good.
Yep. And definitely, if you guys have any things that you think are very underrated, definitely put that in the comments down below.
There's got to be some.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody
we
has.
definitely love to hear what you think is underrated.
Yes, please. Jeez.
Yep. So, anyways, guys, that's our one drink for today. Don't forget, you can follow us both on Facebook and YouTube. Hit the sub button, ring that bell. Be the first ones notified when our new episodes hit.
Yeah, and all we ask is if you share on your social media page or just with one friend.
One friend.
Share
one
with
drink,
one
podcast, one friend, one share. Come on.
Yeah.
We can't make this any easier for you to remember.
Yep. It's just a click. It's just one click.
Please.
Yep. And thank
you. Ooh. Nice.
Manners.
Until next week, guys. Cheers.
See ya.